Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Southside Star Gaming. So once again, this is another XP in Red Dead Online. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm going to show you guys how to actually go ahead and duplicate 3 items at one time, which means you can go ahead and collect up to 30 items at one. And it is brilliant, guys. You can hit it every time. I'm going to show you exact locations that I'm using currently because they're a lot closer to each other. So you can go ahead and use location number 1, which is right over here, the first one I just collected. Then the second location is right near Flatneck Station, and then the last one is over here by the Heartland. Then pretty simple, we're going to be using the poker table to actually go ahead and glitch it out. Okay, so let's get it, guys. We're going to be making some money, and we're going to be making some excellent XP in Red Dead Online. So if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to Southside Star Gaming so you don't miss out on my future content, and remember to turn on your post notifications by activating the little bell next to the subscribe button. So here we go, guys. We're on our way to location number 2. Pretty simple glitch, and we'll be duplicating 3 dig items. If you want to use different locations, that's pretty perfect. Some of you might not have a metal detector, you can just go ahead and dig. Doesn't really matter as long as you dig up the items via shovel. That you find in between that is close, you can also go ahead and collect them, because in the process you can also just go ahead and pick them up again as well. So I can feel something is pretty close here as well, but I'm not gonna go ahead and dig it up because that will pretty much ruin my triangle that I'm working with. So if you work this out correctly, you can make yourself a pretty decent amount of XP, and also up to around about $600, because the items that we are collecting are selling for about $20 a piece. So we should be reaching that second location just about now. Okay, so it was a little bit further away than I thought it was. Sometimes it feels like you travel forever in this game. It's still pretty brilliant. Rockstar did an amazing job, and it was pretty broken, but it's starting to get better. Okay, so the second location is right over here. Like I said, you don't have to use my item locations. You can go ahead and choose any diggable locations, but I suggest you using these because they're pretty close together. Okay, so that's item number 2. That was a Drape by Silver Dollar, also a pretty nice collectible. Then we're gonna head over to location number 3. Just maybe put a waypoint. I suggest not following the route, just cut like straight through. Also that direction, just cut straight through down. Just makes it a lot easier, because otherwise you're going to spend quite a bit of time traveling. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think I actually did that in the first live stream I did a couple hours back. It was quite a brilliant live stream. We made some decent XP, picked up quite a number of items. I believe I have like 6 of one, so not a bad haul, not a bad haul at all. Okay, so second location is in front of the wheelbarrow. So here's the wheelbarrow. Just go ahead and take out your metal detector. Okay, there we go. So that's item number 3. So we just collected 3 collectible items. Now we're gonna go ahead and duplicate them. So item number 3, it is a Infata necklace, I believe. So it gives you quite a bit of XP. That one gives you 200 XP every time you collect it. Pretty simple. We're gonna head over to the poker table now to go ahead and get our items to respawn in once again. This is not like the tarot card glitches where you actually need to close the application. You don't need to disconnect your internet. You will be able to join a new free roam session and hit this every time without any struggle. Okay. Like I said, if you guys can find yourself locations that's even closer to each other, like some of the Red Dead Collector maps are not showing you exactly which locations are dig locations, but if you go and read the description of every single item, you can find that some of them are also hidden, and you need to dig them up. So once you find those diggable items, perhaps like arrowheads, coins, some of the lost jewelry, you can go ahead and use those items and just duplicate them. Okay, so we're heading over to Flatneck Station. Table, because it's just like in the middle of these 3 items, which means it's closer once we spawn back inside the session. So here we go. We finally arrived at our destination. Just head inside. So pretty simple. We're just gonna hold triangle to play poker. Then we're gonna host a private game by holding square. And now we're just basically gonna wait. So once it spawns inside that poker session, you want to wait at least about 30 seconds, and then we can go ahead and find that new session. All you do is press options, and then you head over to online, click on free roam, and wait for it to spawn into the new session. So once we spawn back into the new session, we'll find that we'll be able to go and dig up those exact 3 items once again. And like I said, say for instance on your way you found tarot cards or anything like that that was not diggable items, you can also go and recollect them because they will also spawn back inside. Really simple to do, and it's brilliant, guys. As you guys can see, I already got quite a bit of money because I go and sell these to Madame Nazar, and I'm making for every 30 items approximately $600, which is pretty decent amount of money in Red Dead, as it's not the easiest game to actually go ahead and create yourself wealth. But jump at this, guys. I'm not really sure why this is still working. It's been around for quite a bit of time, so I'm just jumping at the opportunity while I can, because you're also earning quite a bit of XP doing a collector role, and then also your normal rank up. So I'm ranking up on my club rewards, I'm ranking up on my level, and it's just one big glitch, guys. It's brilliant. It's so much faster than just going and duplicating 1 tarot card at a time, or duplicating 1 alcohol bottle at a time. 3 at a time, 210, that means 30 items, guys. It's really brilliant. So we waited long enough. We're just gonna go ahead and press the options button. We're gonna head over to online, and then we're gonna go ahead and choose free roam. It will give you this alert: are you sure you want to join a Red Dead Online session? Any unsaved progress will be lost. Just go ahead and accept that. It will kind of flash a screen like that, and then it will say connection to the poker server has been lost. You have been removed from the table. Just press X to continue. Pretty much that covers the glitch. So we just glitched the items back so that they can spawn in once again, and now we can just go ahead and dig them up once more. That's it. That's how we're going to be making money tonight. We're going to dig ourselves some items up. Once we've dug up all 3 of them, we're going to head over to Poker Table, just wait inside a private match for around about 30 seconds, and then we can go ahead and join another free roam session. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. I don't think you guys will have any problem hitting this. Just sometimes, like you guys can see if you did watch my previous live stream, that Rockstar goes and kicks you out of the session if you collected all the items and you haven't actually gone inside the poker game. You will have the items permanently, which means you need to find yourself new diggable locations. I know that's quite a slip, it's really sucky sometimes, but if you have stable internet connection, you shouldn't be having any of those problems. And like I said, the Rockstar servers are actually a lot better than they. But it does happen, and it does occur that it will, mostly in the daytime, I would say. More people are playing at day, so it all depends on the servers at the current stage. But as you guys can see, I'm doing this with ease. I'm not having any problems. Everything's loading fine. So that's what we want. Let's hope everything stays like that, and then we're going to be on that money making train. I'll also show you guys when we go and try and sell it to Madame Nazar, how much you're getting per one of these items. We're just going to briefly check out the satchel to see what items we're picking up. So as we're picking it up, item number 1, we'll check the name of it, check the satchel to see what is the amount of these I already have, because you can only collect 10 at a time, and then once you collect the 10 at a time, you need to sell it because there's no more space, which means you're going to be wasting one dig location. So we're back inside the session now. Pretty much everything is spawned back in. We're just going to go ahead and dig ourselves some more items. So now I should have been spawning pretty close. As you guys can see, I'm pretty close to the first one because we were at that poker table. Let me just grab my horse and we'll head over to location number 1. Okay, so on a trail again. Okay, so this is my first item that I'm going to be picking up. It was my second item on the first run, but this is just a lot closer, so I don't need to come back once again. Take out that metal detector. Like I said, you can go and use the Red Dead Online Collectors map. Just search it on Google, it's pretty easy to find. It's an interactive map that is pretty brilliant. It shows you all of the collectors' locations, and when you go and say only the spots, it will show you the actual locations as with shovel, the ones that's with the metal detector, and it's pretty easy to find them. So if you don't have money for metal detector, they're going for around about, I would say, $700. That could be quite a bit of a problem. So just choose the locations that has a shovel. I believe most people should have the shovel. That's going for around about $300. And then we can go ahead and hit this unlimited spawn glitch. So that was the first location. I'm not really sure what the item was. I wasn't paying attention. Let's go and see what we can find. I think it was a coin. There we go, to coins. Yeah, it's a Drake Bus Silver Dollar. I think that's it. I'm not really sure. Okay, but let's go and check the second item. So second item, okay, the first one is right near Flatneck Station. Second one is by the Heartlands, and then the third one is north of the Coverdale River, like on that bend right over there. So I'll show you guys exactly where to find the dig locations. I'm using these 3 because they're really close to each other. They're close to a poker table, and that's exactly what we need. Previously, in the previous live stream, I did show you guys the alternative method. If you can't play poker, you can just go ahead and join a mission on call. So you press left on the D-pad, head over to quick join. You're going to choose story on call mission. Once you choose that, you just want it to spawn inside the mission. You want to ready up, wait for the other players to ready up, and once everybody is ready, wait for it to go inside the mission. Then once you're fully inside the mission, you can go ahead and press options and join another free roam mission. So also pretty simple one. It's just a bit of a hassle with people talking. Sometimes they take long to ready up, so I really just prefer to use the poker table if you have that to avail. So currently on route to location number 2, and we're going to be making ourselves quite a decent amount of money and XP in Red Dead Online. I'm pretty sure there should be items in this vicinity that is a lot closer together. Like when we were picking up item number 1 previously, I found that there's some diggable location on a route when you're going to item number 2. So they like kind of in a line, which can make it even easier for y'all. But we'll check it out once we go and get that item number 1 and see exactly where that diggable location is. Okay, so here we go. We're currently at item number 3 originally. Now it's going to be item number 2. Pretty simple. In front of the wheelbarrow you will find that item. Let me just quickly stop right about there. Why am I feeling so confused? Oh, here we go. Take out that metal detector and it should be right about here. There we go. Right on top of the item. We didn't even have to go and look. So my markers are a bit off, but they give me a general idea of where the locations currently are. And now we're going to head over to the last item, and then we can go ahead and make them respawn in once again. As you guys can see, I have quite a bit of markers on my map, so I just rather go inside the map and then choose it, because I will tend to get confused. Oh goodness. Okay, come on, get up already. I don't know, since yesterday my horse has been out of control. I'm not really sure why. She keeps on running into things. She's difficult to control. She doesn't want to really stand in one place. Like, look at that. I make her stop, but she still moves around. Feels like we're currently traveling forever. At least it's pretty flat. I suggest just running straight to your marker, because taking the actual route takes extremely long. That's a pretty beautiful horse. Sorry. Hello. That guy's busy buying something from the catalog. Oh, she survived it. It's all good. It's currently still level 39. We're almost at that level 40. We just need to grind a little bit more. And we also need to go and sell some of these. Perhaps just make some space for more items. I know we're not at 10 as yet, but maybe we can sell some just to quickly check how much they're worth. So currently here's location number 1. Okay, so I know it's... I was looking... In the first session I was looking at a complete wrong 3. It's one between these 2 rocks. And the location for digging should be right over here. Okay, there we go. This time I received a rough arrowhead. Okay, so let's go to see our current items. So first arrowheads, then rough arrowhead, we have 2 now. Then when we head over to the coins, we got the Draper silver dollar, and then I believe the last one should be a necklace. Yes, no it's not. It's not that ring. Let's check the bracelets. I'm not really sure. Like, I think sometimes the items are actually changing as we're picking them up. But that's alright, that's alright. At least we're making some new ones spawn in. So like I said to you guys previously, right around in this vicinity. I know I felt it somewhere. There we go, somewhere over here. Okay, it's getting a bit stronger. Okay, it's not that way. It's definitely towards this way. Okay, so I feel it blinking again. It's getting a bit stronger. Okay, so it's probably gonna be like on top of that cliff, or it might be more to the right over here. I have a pretty good feeling it will be up the cliff. Okay, so it's definitely not on top of the cliff, so it has to be at the bottom. Okay, it's like this isn't, so we're pretty close to it. So like I said, we could go ahead and we can change our diggable locations up a bit. You can only collect 3 at a time, so why not hit 3 in a line? So let's see where's the diggable location. Well, it's not that way, not that way. Okay, so it's lighting up near these trees. Okay, so this is the digging location. So what we'll do is, next time we come back around, we can just go ahead and remember this. So let's put a marker up there. Okay, we're gonna put a marker. So now we're gonna have 1, 2, 3 in a line, which means it's a little bit faster as well to just go ahead and dig up these items. So let's first go ahead and spawn in the original 3 that we worked with. Okay, we need to head back to Flat Neck Station, and then we can just go ahead and do the poker glitch once again. I'm just putting a waypoint, a bit easier to track your location that way. It's just a lot faster to cut through like that. You don't have to take that long route around. Okay, so yeah, we at the poker table. So once again, you can just go ahead and hold triangle, play poker. We're gonna be holding square to host a private game, and then once again we just need to go and wait. So currently starting up that poker station. That's perfect, that's what we want. So we're just currently waiting for around about 30 seconds before we go ahead and press options online and find ourselves a new free roam station. are busy with a Red Dead Online unlimited money and XP glitch. We're duplicating around about 30 items at a time, and you can go and sell it to Madame Nazar for quite a pretty penny. I believe the current items that we're collecting is going for around about $600 if you have all 30 of them. So you can collect 10 of each item every time, and on your route, if say for instance you find yourself a tarot card, find yourself an alcohol bottle, once you spawn back in a station and go and dig up those same 3 locations, you can go ahead and pick up those collector's items as well, which means more XP in the bag. So the more markers you have with actual collector's items, the better your chances is in making XP and money in Red Dead Online. This is a pretty brilliant glitch. I'm really not sure how it's still working, but it is, and we're going to take advantage in full of this. So press options, head over to online, and then just go ahead and choose free roam, because we wanted to take our previous location. Accept the alert, also accept the second one once it tells you that you have been removed from the table. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory, and I bet you guys everybody can hit this. So if the session does mess you around, you will need to go ahead and find yourself some new diggable locations, but pretty easy. You can find it on the Red Dead Online Collectors map. Access this via Google. Pretty brilliant map. It's interactive. You can go ahead and choose what you want to see. Also, when you click on the item on the map, it will tell you the exact location of it, so a bit of a detailed description indicating where you can find this item. So if you go ahead and read through some of these, I'm pretty sure that you will find diggable locations where you don't need an actual metal detector. Also, when you take off all the arrowheads, braces, etc., and you just activate random spots, it will show you on the map which ones you can use a shovel directly, which is $300, and then which ones you need the metal detector, which is $700. We also need the shovel as well, which means that's $1,000 to do it that way. But you make quite a bit of money with this, and with just a little bit of work, a little bit of travel, you can indeed become rich in Red Dead Online and become a pretty decent level as well. So currently I believe I'm still level 39. I think my club rewards is currently ranging at rank number 92. It's brilliant, guys. You need to I'm not sure, like I believe the 10th of March, that's the expiry date for Outlaw Pass 2, so I'm not really sure what's going to happen to the daily streak after that. I haven't really been playing Red Dead all that long. I played it in the beginning for a bit, got tired of it, and I believe I'm on day number 21 now, or day number 22. Let's just check that out. I'm not really sure. Let's see. Daily challenges, streak. Yes, I am currently on day number 21. Oh, hello train. Okay, so this time, I don't know, it's like, let's first get this item that's pretty close by, and then we continue to the other 2 items. So we're changing up our items a little bit. I see a comment. Does this glitches work on PC? Yes, it works on PC, bro. Like, it literally works on all of the platforms, and I don't think Rockstar can actually go and patch this. For some reason, it's been around for like forever. Like, I've been seeing videos for probably the last 2-3 months about this, perhaps if it's not longer. So go ahead and grab the opportunity. So pretty much the same thing on PC. You just need to go, you join a poker match, and then once you've joined the poker match, just go ahead and wait 30 seconds and you press, I'm not sure what's your options button, I'm really not sure. Then you're going to press your options button to basically pull up this menu. You're going to choose online, and then you're going to choose free roam. So exactly the same thing, and the items will spawn in for you as well. Okay, so we're gonna head over to our first location. Let me just put this lamp away, it's quite annoying. Let's take out our med detector, and then we're gonna take item number 1. So let me just take note of the items this time. Last time I didn't really pay attention. Um, okay, so this is a New York. Okay, that one is a brilliant coin to find. That's 200 XP, like I said previously, but I believe it sells for like $20.75 or something. Let's head over to the coin collection. So currently we have 7 of those. I just reached rank 40. We finally reached rank 40. Just 10 to go and I can finally grab myself that trophy in Red Dead Online. Seems like the online trophies are taking quite a bit of time to reach. So I am on PC, but unsuccessfully. I picked up a flower from current location, disconnected my internet, and it was in my inventory, but from location it went. Okay, so we're not disconnecting our internet this time, and when it comes to disconnecting your internet when you're doing one of those glitches, you need to find yourself a item that's inside a cupboard, inside a lockbox, so basically anything that you can go ahead and open up. You need to be able to hold square, so I suggest finding yourself a wardrobe. That's usually the best, and then you want to make sure when you start the glitch that the wardrobe is closed. Then you're going to hold square, and then once you pick up the item, like say for instance you're picking up an alcohol bottle, as soon as you pick it up, then you want to go ahead and disconnect your internet. I don't really like doing that. I'm just doing the free roam way now. I'm not doing a tarot card glitch, so this is pretty much not just one item. You can pick up quite a bit of items, like I said, 3 at a time instead of doing 1 at a time. Oh, I will look for item in wardrobe. Thanks for letting me know. Perfect, man. Like, let's help everybody out. Let's make some money in Red Dead Online, because it's really not the easiest thing to do. Hello. Hello. Just wait for somebody random. Okay, so I can't imagine that we're so far off from the items. We should be right around the corner. Okay, so we're going to be doing that new dig location we just found together. Okay, so I know I remember it's somewhere near these trees, but let me just go and show you the current locations that's like really close to each other that I've already found. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4. You need to keep in mind that you can only do 3 at a time. So I'm going to be hitting 1, 2, 3. Of course, they're like in a line. Perhaps it's going to be a bit faster, and then we're going to check around as we're going. Perhaps we find ourselves a diggable location that's a bit closer. It is pretty possible. I'm not in the mood to use the collector's map now. I already used it once today to find these 3 locations after Rockstar kind of messed me up with those 3 locations. So you can also go and do those 1, 2, 3. The only problem is you need to head over to Saint Denis to find yourself a poker match. It's right over there. So that is a bit of traveling. This one, Flatneck Station, is right in the middle. Makes it a bit faster. Okay, so second location, here we go. I know it was close by, yeah? Okay, but we get it. We get it just now. Somewhere near these trees. There we go. Seems like the tree is in my way of vision. Okay, so what item we'll be getting here? We found ourselves a peel necklace. I think that's how I pronounce it. That's another 200 XP, which means this current location where we found just now, it's going to make us even more XP. That means 2 of the 3 items is already earning us 200 XP, which I believe is pretty brilliant. So I'm not really sure how much those are actually selling for, so we'll be checking that out shortly. Just check, is it a necklace, is it a bracelet, what is this? It's a necklace, pearl necklace I believe. Okay, now we're just gonna head over to location number 3, which is right between these 2 rocks. Okay, metal detector, there we go. Okay, dig. I also showed this in a previous live stream. Pretty neat little trick. Okay, so we got that arrowhead once again, and it seems like I just went up in my collector's rank once again. First of all, take out your flashlight. This is how to put your flashlight at the back of your clothing. I did explain it briefly in the previous one. It's pretty simple. Take out your flashlight, equip one of your pistols single-handedly. You also need to have that the ability to dual wield, so which means when you go over to your clothing accessories, you need that holster, that one in the front, which allows you to hold the second gun. So pretty much it's like I showed you guys previously. You're just going to take out the lantern, then once you have that equipped, one of the pistols, you're going to aim towards your horse, walk towards it, you're going to press triangle, and as soon as you get on the horse you want to equip both of the guns. So now when we check, we will see that we have the lantern at the back, and it's pretty permanent. It's like you can just go ahead and go about your daily business and it will stay there. I think that's a pretty decent glitch to know, because when you like me collecting a lot of collectibles, sometimes at night it gets treacherous, because currently you holding the lantern, then you need to open up the cupboard or the wardrobe or whatever, and as they're opening it up, it goes to the back, and then once it's finished done with that, it needs to actually go ahead and take out the lantern once again, which takes quite a bit of time. I don't like these loading animations. So yeah, this just eliminates that, and it looks pretty sick. It really looks pretty sick. So we're going to be heading back to that poached game so we can spawn in those objects once again. Okay, so once we spawn them in, we can quickly head over to Madame Nazar, and we can go ahead and check how much these items are selling for. I should have just taken a shortcut. I'm really taking the road. It takes forever. Okay, here we are. We just need to hold triangle to play poker. We're gonna host a private game by holding square, and now once again we just need to wait. So unlike the tarot card glitches, unlike the alcohol bottle glitches, you do not need to actually go and close the application. You do not need to disconnect your internet. So a lot of you guys were complaining this could be bad for your systems. So this is pretty much the method that you don't need to go and change any of that. You don't need to disconnect. You do briefly explain. So first of all, wait about 30 seconds in this private match before you press options, online, and then choose free roam to join a new session. The second option is to actually, once you've collected all three of the objects, you need to go ahead and press left on the D-pad. You're going to head over to online. You're going to join a story on call mission, similar to the tarot card glitches, but you're not going to disconnect your internet this time. You want to wait for it to fully load inside the session. Once it fully loads inside the session, you need to ready up and wait for the mission to start up. Once inside the mission, then you can go ahead and press options, online, and join a new free roam session. So once again, we at this beautiful loading screen that takes forever. Just gonna wait this out, and then we're gonna get back into making some money. So I think we need to visit Madame Nazar, go check how much these items are currently gonna make us, so you guys can have quite a bit of an estimate there that says this is how much money I will make if I collect these three items. It makes it a bit easier to estimate then how many you need to collect to make a a goal amount. Like I always set myself a goal. If I want to make $200, I think to myself, okay, I need 10 items that's going to cost $20 what at Madame Nazar. That's pretty much it, guys. We're going to be selling after we're duplicating some items. We're duplicating 3 at a time, so that means 30 items that you can collect and sell to Madame Nazar, and then you can just head back to those locations and do it all over again. It's better than closing the app, the internet, I believe. This not all of you will have access to that poker matches, so that's why I went and told you guys the other method in doing this. So currently this is our second run that we already completed. I think it's the second, I'm not even sure if it's the third. I wasn't paying attention. So I hope you guys are having as much fun as I am. Like, I only recently started enjoying Red Dead Online. Like, it seems like the game is starting to become something that is not gonna just constantly annoy us. I know that like that can really mess it up for us. That can like kill our dig locations. Let's just hope that we're lucky and it's not like my live stream earlier on where all the items got saved in my inventory. So once Red Dead does disconnect you like that, you guys just saw I was kicked from Red Dead Online. That pretty much means that if you haven't gone to the poker game, you will save the items, which means you can't go and dig those locations once again. But that's not a worry. You just head over to the Red Dead Online Collectors map. Like I said previously, you can find it on Google. Just search Red Dead Online Collectors map. It's an interactive map that allows you to search for collectors items, and it shows you the current location. There is a bunch of cycles. I'm not really sure how the cycles work yet. I know that the previous glitch I post, I think I didn't actually post it. There's this alcohol bottles that constantly spawn in, and then once you collected the bottle, if you run far away enough and come back, the bottle is there again. So that one is actually one of the best spawn locations. It's like kind of like the fish glitch that everybody was doing, but instead of the fish, it's just the alcohol bottle. You can just run back and forth and collect 10 and then go sell it to Madame Nazar. So I know that's cycle number 8. I'm still trying to figure out how these cycles are working. Like, nobody can really give me a clear indication on the internet, but I'm pretty sure if I do some more research that I will find a solution to this. So I'm pretty new to this live streaming thing. I've been trying it now for a bit, and I'm seeming to enjoy this. I really hope you guys enjoy my content. I try to bring factual working on that day content that's just gonna make your life a whole lot better in Red Dead Online, because it's not the easiest game to make all the money in. So as soon as I post a video, you guys need to actually go and jump at it, because it's most probably only going to work for that day. The location of the items changes every 24 hours, so you might not find it on the same location. The cycle might change, Madame Nazar might move. There's just so much that can occur. Okay, so now first of all, we need to go and check if that locations are still spawnable, because Red Dead kicked my session, so I'm not sure. Let's go and check it out. So let's head over to location number 1. At least it's just right near Flatneck Station. Let's quickly head over there and go and check if we can go and respawn these items back in again. And then, like I promised, if they do spawn in, we'll head over to Madame Nazar and quickly go and check how much these items are selling for. Okay, so location number 1. Okay, at least we were lucky and we got our items to spawn in. See, as long as you reach past that poker match and you are able to find a new free roam station, you pretty much should be covered. So that means all 3 dig sites will respawn again. So I'm using 1, 2, 3. You can use 1, 2, 3 if you would like. And also any collectors items that you find in the process, so say for instance it is like alcohol bottles, tarot cards, etc., you can also go ahead and collect them because they also do respawn back inside the session. So for now I'm just going to quickly take a break, but I'm going to let my horse do all of the work. Just going to travel with me to Madame Nazar, and then we're going to quickly go ahead and check out the current sale price of these items. So here we go. Okay, somebody commented watch the glitch. So basically this is how to spawn in 3 different items at the same time. So we're going to be duplicating them, and then you can go ahead and sell 30 items to Madame Nazar. This is for cat letters, asking what is the glitch. So I'll be right back, guys. Just excuse me for a minute or two, and then we will kick it off right where we left off and go and check how much these items are selling for at Madame Nazar. Okay, so I'm back, everybody. I do apologize for that. sometimes being a smoker is an absolute bad habit. And thank you, Cat Letters, for saying I'm a sub. That is much appreciated. Show me a guide. How do we do it? Okay, so let's just quickly go head over to Madame Nazar. I'm just gonna speed up this horse a little bit, and then I'm gonna show you guys exactly once again what we're gonna do in order to duplicate these items. Pretty simple. We're gonna use a poker table. It's also another method which I do not prefer, which you press left on the D-pad, head over to quick join, head over to story on call mission, then you're going to wait for it to completely start up. You want to press triangle to ready up, wait for it to go inside the mission, and then once inside the mission you press options, head over to online and choose a new free roam method. So that's once you picked up the items already. So if you feel like you want to actually go via Madame Nazar that's a bit closer, make a video about it. Like there is a video about it. Like I previously did another live stream where I'm showing it. So perhaps I should just go ahead and make a faster video for you guys. But I will work on it tomorrow and get you guys some content out there just to make it perhaps a little bit easier. You don't have to watch the whole live stream to figure out exactly what you need to do. So there's also a coin location here by the cannon which you can go ahead and dig up, and then there's another one that's in that roofless house right over there. You can also go ahead and dig yourself up an item inside here. Okay, but I'm not using this. It's way too far from a poker table, but it's close to Madame Nazar. If you want to go ahead and just also do that, they are diggable items, so I wouldn't suggest digging them because you only have 3 spots. So if you go ahead and dig over one of the 3 spots you originally started with, you will go and make these 2 your new spots, which means you will have to travel a whole lot further in order to reach a poker match. The closest one to these ones, I believe, is Saint Denis. So if you're using these 3 items, there's a coin right over there, there's some wildflower, bird eggs, something else, I think there's a hairbrush or something there as well, and then the 2 coins. So you can actually get yourself like 5 to 6 items at a time, and then the poker match is right there. Okay, but for now let's just check what Madame Nazar is currently going to give us for these items, and then we're going to get back to that glitch. So let's just, I don't know, sometimes this is annoying. Okay, so it should be a draped silver. A draped silver dollar sells for $18.25. That's quite good. Then the 1700 New York token is $20.25. It's also a pretty decent one. And then I believe the last one was a pearl necklace or something. Let's quickly go and look for that. I know it was something. Sometimes I dig this one up as well. As you guys can see, it's 20.75. That's that one that's right in front of the cannon. There we go. This one is also $18.25, which means, like I said, around about $600 for all 30 items. So if you really grind, you can make yourself quite a decent amount of money in Reddit Online. And the best part of it all is the XP. Like, seriously, if I head over to my benefits, you guys can see my creator rank is going up fast. Check that club rewards. I'm ranked 93, and every time if you have this outlaw pass, you get some pretty decent items. Okay, so let's head over back to location number 2, and then once we've got location number 2 and number 3, we can just go ahead and duplicate these items once again. So we got quite a bit of traveling to do. So first item was over there. You can go and use that one as well. I'm gonna hit them all in a line like this. So let's hit that one next. Okay, so here we go. Traveling once again in Red Dead Online. This is the unlimited money and XP glitch, and we're grinding to make that money. Okay, so the locations that we're using, the first one is underneath the Heartlands. You can use that one. I'm not going to use it though because it's a bit of traveling that's unnecessary. There's 3 items like Flatneck Station. That's the first one. It's right near Flatneck Station. Second one is right over here by this marker. It's by the Dakota River, and then the third one is right over here. So they're all in a line. It's pretty easy traveling. We can just cut straight through here. We don't have to follow any routes. So there is another comment. Catalyst, to do the glitch, do you have to disconnect internet? We are not disconnecting our internet at all. I prefer not to do this type of glitches. I do post quite a bit of them. Like, you can go ahead and check my content out if you'd like. But this one, we're just gonna head over to a new free roam station. No need to close the application. No need to disconnect the internet. So this is pretty brilliant, and 3 at a time. Or like I said previously, if you know more locations, like go ahead and set up the markers. You can collect 6, maybe 10 at a time. I'm not really sure how many of these will spawn in again, but I tried it previously on the previous live stream, and the cardinal flowers spawned in, the bird egg spawned back in. So which means pretty much I believe all the items in the vicinity should also spawn back in once again once you hit this glitch. And it's not hard to do at all. I'm going to take you guys step by step once again on what you need to do. So first of all, collect 3 items, and then once you collect all 3 items, we can go ahead and join a poker match, or don't prefer it. That's the one that I was talking about, where you press left on the D-pad. Sometimes it's quite a drag because people are not going on ready, or they're talking inside the session. You can go ahead and mute them, but often I'm doing a live stream and I just feel like these people are way too loud. It's like they scream at me and they have really bad mics. So I wouldn't suggest doing that. I just suggest find yourself a poker match that's really close. So if you guys hear some weird noises in the background, it just started storming really loud outside. I'm not sure it's gonna pick up distortion. So we're currently heading to that location number 2. It is quite a bit of travel because we went over to Madame Nazar, which is pretty far away. Does it work on console? I'm currently playing on PlayStation 4. It works on PlayStation 4, it works on Xbox, it works on PC. It basically works on every single platform that you can play Red Dead on, and it will work without fail, except for Rockstar, that goes and tells you that you have lost connectivity to the session. So that will screw you up if you didn't go into that poker match before that happens. It happened in my previous live stream, like I was telling the guys earlier, where it just makes you save the items that you currently collected. You don't want that to happen, so try and make sure that you have a stable internet connection. That would perhaps help with the Rockstar servers. This horse is killing me. Let me just feed her. There you go, fill up that cause. Okay, let's get some stamina going in her. We need to get over to that location fast, man. Come on. She's been acting up for the last 2 days. I'm telling you guys, something is wrong with this horse. Look at her shake that head. She doesn't want to obey. I think I should need to take off that mask. Okay, so that's the poker match that we're going to be using. It's like right in the middle of these 3 items, and that's what we need. We need to head over to there once we've collected all 3 of the digable locations. So like I said previously, I'd suggest having a metal detector. If you only have a shovel, head over to the Red Dead Collectors map. Oh no. This is terrible, and now I'm gonna die because I can't seem to be getting this right. Yep. Let's press some charges. Why you do this? Like, sometimes it feels like my action wheel is not quite working like it should. Let me just get my horse out of there before she gets killed. I didn't buy horse insurance as yet. I need to go and do that. It's quite annoying when you have to wait for your horse to come back again. And that's also some hostile mother. Okay, let's just head back to our location that we need to go to. Like I said, we actually needed to cut through there. Now we're taking the long route around. I don't suggest taking the route because, as you guys can see, it takes quite a bit of time. There's probably another person that got popped. I don't know, just trying all to have a good time, and he's coming and popping us. A random guy. Yo, we want a lift. Is he gonna get on or what? Come on. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, bye. I don't have time to waste. Here we go. Here we go. It feels like my horse is going super slow. Pick it up, horsey, pick it up. Why are you so angry at me? Okay, so we're heading to location 2. It's just right in front of us, and I believe there should be a necklace. Do you need anything expensive? Okay, so like I said previously, you need something expensive. You need yourself this shovel. You need also to be a collector. So that's pretty self-explanatory. So which means you're gonna need some gold bars to buy that, and then you also need yourself a shovel. So the shovel is $300. The metal detector is $700. So for the guys that doesn't have a metal detector, if you head over to the collectibles map on look at me, I'm trying to say GTA, not GTA, on Google. If you head over to Google and you type in Red Dead Online Collectors Map, you get to this interactive map that allows you to show the location of all the collectibles in Red Dead Online. And then once you go over to random spots, it will show you pictures of little metal detectors or of shovels. So you need to go and use those. That's only shovels. So that's for the people that still not that rich and you only got about $300. You can only afford yourself this shovel. I suggest doing that. It might be a little bit more traveling, but like I said, if you go to the normal items like family heirlooms perhaps, or some of the jewelry, things that you can dig up, if you find diggable locations by clicking on the item, it will also allow you to use those. So you don't really need a metal detector, you just need a shovel at least, but it's gonna take you a bit longer. Dang, I can't afford the shovel. Okay, so you need to start grinding for some money. So I'm not really sure. Like, just go and do normal missions. I think that's the best to make your first gold and money. And then after that, you can perhaps start hunting, sell them to the butchers. That also helps. Sell some things to the fence. Go ahead and pick up some vegetation. I mean, there's quite a bit of money-making opportunities in Red Dead Online. So location number 2 is right over here. And why are you giving me trouble again? I swear every time I struggle to find this thing, and I know it's like right here by the trees. There we go. Okay, so we got one of those pearl necklaces once again. Another 200 XP. Pretty brilliant. And then we're gonna head over to our last item and go and duplicate them once again. Just make them respawn on the map, and we can go ahead and recollect them all over. So this one's pretty easy. I can't forget this. It's just between the two rocks. So once again, you need a metal detector for this location. And come on, just equip the thing. Just go ahead and dig over here. That's it. That's Elena Sapphire Bracelet. That one is pretty brilliant. Have we picked that up before? I'm not really sure. Let's see. Let's head over to our collectibles bracelets. Helena. So that's actually our second one of the Helena Sapphire bracelet. So it seems sometimes the items do change up. I'm not exactly sure what causes them to change up. Is it the type of location that you're using? Is it because it's random spots on the map? I'm not really sure about that.